So today I'm going to be doing my Draw My Life, and just a disclaimer, I'm not an artist, and yeah, so just you'll have to put up with that. So it all began on the 20th of April 2001, which, if you're wondering, was a Friday, so it must have been Good Friday. Bad jokes. And I was born in St John's Hospital in Livingston, and this is my hospital. Yeah, it looks like a hospital, doesn't it? Put a red cross on it, then it'll look like a hospital. When I was born weighing 7 pounds and 15 ounces, and this is a picture of when Quinn came to visit me for the first time, and she cried because she wanted a little brother, and obviously I'm a girl, so she was pretty damn sad, which I thought was very rude. I want a brother. Well, deal with it, I'm a girl. My mum, dad and I and Quinn all lived in a house in a little town in Fife when I was born, which is in Scotland, and here's my badly drawn house and my badly drawn family. And look at Quinn with her little curls. She doesn't have very curly hair now. I do. Woo. When I was younger, well, I did something in the bath, and Quinn was quite shocked because I pooed in the bath, and you'll see my little poo in a minute. Not my real poo, don't worry, I'm not putting a picture of my real poo in. Just a little pretend poo, and Quinn spotted it, and I can't remember it because I wasn't very old, but yeah. There's Quinn going, "What's that?" It's my poo, Quinn. When I was 10 months old, we all moved down to a town in England because my dad's work had moved down there. And it was probably a very long journey because we would have had all of our stuff and the whole family just in a little car. And we went from Scotland to England, which I think takes 8 hours. So that would have been pretty difficult with a 3-year-old and a 10-month-old. There's my badly drawn Scotland flag. And my badly drawn England flag. When I was little, I had a lot of problems with my ears, and I had to have grommets, I think maybe twice or 3 times when I was 4. And this is me crying, and we had to go to the hospital, and we actually had to not go on one of the holidays because of my ears, which was bad. When I was 4 again, I thought it was cool to do a magic trick. And if you put a small bead in your ear, you could take it out and everyone would wonder where it came from. Yeah, I sort of couldn't get it out, and that led to a little trip to A&E. I just put these crocodile clips down my ear, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Yeah, it wasn't. It's not magic, kids. So not that long ago, me and Quinn were watching old home videos, and we found one of my 4th birthday where I was opening some of my presents, and of course Quinn was being the big sister and being all kind and tidying away my wrapping paper and reading me my cards because I was only like 4. I got a present that included all of the Disney princesses, and Quinn asked if she could play, and I told her that she couldn't be a princess even though I knew there was nothing else. I was horrible. Hashtag sister goals. We had a lot of pets when we were younger, and here's me and Quinn with our less curly curls asking for another pet because all of our pets just weren't enough. We just wanted more, and there's Quinn asking for 7 pets, and there's massive dad and massive mum, not fat, just massive in the drawing, saying yes, let's go get another pet. So at first we had a cat called Fife. This is my badly drawn cat that looks a bit like a devil. I remember once he brought home a live mouse and it was terrifying. Then we had the guinea pigs, who were called Rebecca and Georgina. Mine was Rebecca and Quinn's was Georgina because we got to name them ourselves, but I can't really remember anything about them, and we had to get rid of them because we got the next animal and I was heartbroken. Because we got the next animal, which was a dog. This isn't a Labrador, it doesn't look like it, but it was a Labrador. And she was called Bonnie, and she was very naughty. She once got out on Brighton Beach and ran until someone caught her. And there's her chav name, Bonnie. When I was 5 and Quinn was 8, my mum and dad decided to get a divorce. My dad moved out, which was sad, but I was actually quite happy because it meant we'd get another house. I was so bad. When I was 6, we moved to another house in a town close by, and it was not too far away. It's like a 20-minute drive, but it felt so cool because we were in a place that we'd never been before. And on the first night we stayed at the new house, we had chips from the chippy, and I dropped ketchup on the cream carpet. Typical Brodie. And yeah, it's probably still there. I don't know, we don't live there anymore. Then a few months later we moved into the new house that we live in now, which is just around the corner from our previous house, and actually the old house was quite close to Dad's house where he lives now. So yeah, the house isn't that much bigger. I just exaggerated because why not? So when we moved to the new house, we also moved to a new school, because when we lived in the old house, we went to the old school. So yeah, I also started at this new school, which was a very good school, and I liked it very much. And this was when I was moving into year 2. I actually drew my birthday, which was my 7th birthday, but it got lost. So basically for my 7th birthday, I got this cool electric scooter thing, and Quinn also got one for her 10th birthday, and we were the coolest kids in town. Mine was pink and Quinn's was blue, and we just used to go around the little close all the time. It was fabulous. When I was 8, my dad met a woman called, for the purpose of this, let's call her Steve, and they moved in together. Not only were me and Quinn not too fond of Steve, but she also had 3 kids, let's say, with different personalities. Here's the 3 kids now. They all look very different. Luckily, she turned out to be a bit crazy, and we all moved back to the old house and where we lived before. We loved that house. Here's her with her crazy eyes. Crazy Steve. She's got a knife. She didn't actually have a knife, but I'm exaggerating. We also got a new hamster at Dad's called Marshmallow. He was absolutely crazy. He used to like to hang from the top of the cage on his back legs. And he also once swallowed the metal wire which holds his water bottle, and Dad had to fish it out of him, and somehow he was fine. And there you go, Marshmallow the gymnast hamster. He was very beautiful. He was my favourite hamster ever. And now I'm drawing him hanging from his paws. Yep, kids, that's a hamster. In 2010, my mum got married to Martin, who's my stepdad, when I was 9. I remember being really excited about the Hummer we travelled in to get there. It was amazing. And there's Mr. and Mrs. Pashard. And there's me, my 3 stepsisters, Quinn, and I was the head bridesmaid. Everyone said that I wouldn't, but I had this special dress and all the others had the same dress, so I was obviously meant to be the head bridesmaid. And also they trusted me with the rings, which was different. In 2011, my dad then moved to the town where we live. We were so happy when he found a house around the corner from where we live, as this meant we could see him more often. Woo! And this year I also cut my hair. Worst decision of my life. You should see how short it was. God, my hair was literally so long, and then it got cut to probably even shorter than how I've drawn it. It was horrible, but I loved it, even though I looked like a little boy. This year, Dad also bought me and Quinn some ferrets, and one was called Cupcake, who was a sable ferret, I think, and one was an albino called Angel, and I loved them. Angel was my ferret, but sadly, I loved Cupcake, but then sadly she bit me, so I don't like her anymore. In 2012, Cupcake and Angel somehow managed to escape from their hutch, and although we were lucky finding Cupcake, we very sadly found Angel that night, but it was too late because she had died. We had to get another ferret for Cupcake to keep her company, so along came Sky, and we got her from a local RSPCA centre, and she is a very nice ferret, but I still don't like ferrets, so I don't like her. Also at this time, we got 2 new hamsters. 3 actually. We got one at Dad's named Cookie, and 2 Russian dwarf hamsters at Mum's named Rhubarb and Custard, but sadly we had to get rid of Custard because Rhubarb and Custard started fighting, but we gave them to our neighbour. So yeah, we didn't give them away very far. And yeah, they're hamsters again, guys. Don't worry, they are. So, I think this was 2011, maybe 2012, was when I was being very clever, and I decided to go down the stairs on my roller skates and fell and sort of broke my wrist. So yeah, that was fabulous. I also didn't draw it, but I also broke my finger playing rounders. So yeah, that was fun, but I can't remember what year it was. So 2012 was the year that I came across YouTube, and I started my own YouTube channel in 2013 in January, and I was sat on my dad's bed. Quinn was holding an iPod which was recording me, and we filmed our introduction video. Look, there's lots of happy faces. I don't know why I drew happy faces. And you all know the rest because you can be watching my videos to find out. And you can see where we got Minnie and Percy because we vlogged that. When I started to go to a new theatre. Well, I started theatre. When I moved to school and meeting new friends and new people. Some because of YouTube, some not. I love you. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you on Sunday. I love you. Don't give it a thumbs down. I'll have to wait for me to draw it. What is that? Press all the buttons on there except for the dislike one. Remember to give it a massive thumbs up. There's my great thumbs up. Bye.